If we did not have marriage, we would not have unity in our society.
Marriage is the basis and foundation of our culture and of our society.
Without marriage, there will be a breakdown in society.
If society is attacking the very thing that makes it society, that's a suicidal act, really.
The vitality and growth of the parish itself is based upon marriage and married couples.
When the married couple comes to the altar, they're going to speak the words of love. And what are those words of love? It's that I'm freely entering into this. I'm totally giving myself. I'm being faithful to you for the rest of my life, and I promise to be open to children.
The Alexander House is an international Catholic lay apostolate, which is a result of Julie and myself bouncing back from the brink of divorce.
We had a desire to assist couples in discovering the beauty in the treasure that we could not see, but had begun to uncover in our own marriage. It was not about fixing a broken marriage, but it was about receiving a vision of God's plan and His purpose for a love so deep and authentic that others needed to be told.
Since 1999, the Alexander House has presented God's plan for marriage across the nation. Through workshops, marriage coaching, EWTN TV series, and many other outlets, the Alexander House have helped thousands come to understand and live out God's plan for marriage.
Our marriage coaching is a couple-to-couple process where we work with couples either in marriage preparation, marriage enrichment, but unfortunately and fortunately, 90% of the couples we work with are couples who are on the brink of divorce. And in this coaching process, we walk with them to help them come to understand and live God's plan for marriage.
We've been inundated with calls from across the world from those seeking our marriage coaching. As a result, we have had to initiate a marriage coaching training program to accommodate the demand. We've handpicked 6 couples from around the nation to serve as marriage coaches, and they have been trained by our Director of Marriage Coaching, Matt Dalton, and his wife Mindy. They are George and Robin Zamora from Texas, Jimmy and Joanna Mancini from Texas, Brian and Mary Donaldson from Colorado, Stan and Charlotte Upaw from Iowa, Chris and Julie Francis from Alabama, Paul and Carol Quist from Canada.
The Covenant Love Ministry is a resource offered to parishes to strengthen an existing marriage ministry or a foundation to build one. It is designed to help create and foster a strong marriage community at the parish level. Now, through the Covenant Love, the Alexander House will partner with parishes to assist them in building a dedicated marriage ministry that would house programs and services that will minister to the various ages and stages of the marriage life cycle.
We currently have 60 Come Love partners around the nation, to include Canada and the United Kingdom, and we plan to add 100 more this year.
Julie and I have recovered from the wounds of the brokenness in our marriage relationship, and now today we minister to other couples precisely from those very wounds.
Instead of reading about what Christ did, we became Christ for one another. Instead of reciting our prayers, we began to experience prayer with one another. Instead of expecting to be served, we vowed to love as God loves.
Thanks be to God that we can use those experiences from the past and bring some good out of it now. So the work that Alexander House is doing deserves our prayers, deserves our financial support, deserves every encouragement that we can give to it, because what you are doing is helping to keep in good repair the foundation of our society.
When divorce creeps in, it affects everyone, not just the husband and the wife, but the children, the extended family and friends. And just like every vocation, challenging times do occur, but with apostolates like the Alexander House, being committed to helping people discover the grandeur and beauty of God's plan for marriage, not only to lower the divorce rate, but to allow those to experience the joy in marriage that God had intended since the beginning. You shouldn't wait until your marriage is broken before you give it some attention, because if you wait, it just might be too late.